those of you who've seen this show before know that we show off a little memorabilia. This isn't it. This is just my shirt. No, what we're going to do is we're going to show you this book. We don't like him in red. Let's show you in blue. There he is. This is a LA Times book. Came out a couple years ago. I think my friend Roger got me this. Right, Raj? Shout out to Raj. Ohtani's Journey by the LA Times. Yeah, that's good. It's a lot of. These are like $40, $50 books, man. Really good quality pictures in them. Really, I mean, terrific stuff. Look at this. There's Angels uniform back in the Angels days. Wow. Anyway, great book. We'll start with that, and we'll do something else like next time. But we got to get going here because we're running against the pitch clock. Running against the pitch clock. We got a game in an hour or so. Here, do it. Yeah, that's it. Yes. They're playing today. It certainly is. Well, we'll be soon. It will be soon. Hey, everybody, I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on in. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is the best, first, and only video podcast by fans, for fans of your LA Dodgers. And we're always talking Dodgers here. The 6th day of April, 2026. The Dodgers pulled a broom job over the weekend. Did you guys see it? All right. Today the Dodgers begin today 7-2 on the season. Good for, get this now, 2.5 game lead over the NL West over the D-backs, 3 games over the Padres, 4 over the Rockies, and 4.5 over the cellar-leading Giants. They're deep in the cellar of the NL West. Well, not that deep, but they're 4.5 games back, and they're in the they're below the Rockies right now. Yeah, let's cheer for that. We like that. And when the Giants are behind the Rockies, that's a good thing. All right. In the news, in Game 1 on Friday, team had 5 players with multi-hit games. That, along with home runs by Ohtani, Betts, Pages, Freeman, and Tucker, and it all added up to a 13-6 drubbing of the Washington Nationals in their home opener. Let's hear all 5 of those right now. Ohtani.
And up comes Ohtani.
He'll be hacking early here if he gets something he can reach. Frustration building.
Corks it to deep right field. Wood goes back. Goodbye. Ohtani finds it and ties it.
The first home run of the season for Shohei Ohtani. A game-tying 3-run laser over the wall in right field.
Just a routine fly ball for him. With Betts.
Here's Betts.
Flips a fly ball to left center field. Lyles going back on the track at the wall. Leaps and it's gone. Mookie Betts with a 2-run home run. The Dodgers coming to life and leading 5-3.
Okay, and then Pages was up next.
Hernandez got Pages up. Pages drills the ball to deep left field, and Andy Pages stays red hot.
Batting 500.
Start to 2026 for Pages. 3rd home run for the Dodgers. 7-4.
Wow, and then came up Mr. Freeman in the 5th.
Freeman up. Jumps on the first one. He sees a sky-scraping drive. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. Everybody getting involved. A 4-home run day for the boys in blue.
But that would not hold because it went to 5 with Mr. Tucker.
2 outs, bases
7th.
empty for the Dodgers in the 7th. Leading by 7, Kyle Tucker the batter.
Kyle Tucker sends a fly ball to right center field. Wood is going back on this. That'll carry to the seats. Kyle Tucker, his first Dodger home run. Getting line today, the 5th for the team.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I mean, this is what you like to hear from your team when they can hit all these great hits and put them in order and hit and sink and all that stuff and hit 5 home runs. I mean, that's what you want to see. And, there's no better feeling than that. And I get excited just hearing the home run calls. I don't know if you do. Anyway, we're going to have a pretty extended show here, but I'm trying to keep it. Let's see, wait a minute. I want to try and get it a little bit shorter than it is because we got a game in about an hour. So let's just get this going here. Anyway, you know what happened in Game 2. On Game 3, Dodgers erased a 5-run deficit in Sunday's 8-6 win over the Nats. Performed a nice broom job in the nation's capital. They were trailing 6-1 after 4 innings. Dodgers scored 2 runs in the 6th on a 2-run home run by Dalton Rushing. Do we have that one to play? I think we do. Yeah, let's hear it.
Called out. Pitch clock violation for strike 3. Rushing lifts a fly ball to deep right field. Wood running back onto the track at the wall. There it goes. Rushing's first home run of the season has the Dodgers back in this game.
Okay.
That is both ends of the spectrum from one at bat to the other. A pitch clock violation
That's crazy.
strikeout to a 2-run homer.
You can't make that stuff up. It's crazy. Anyway, the 5-run deficit was tied for the club's largest comeback win dating back to 2023. They've had 7 comeback wins out of 5 runs, wins of 5 runs at that time. Anyway, Ohtani, Dalton Rushing, and T. Hernandez went deep yesterday. We're just kind of going through these real fast because we got to get moving here. Injury report, we're just going to do a quick update. Mookie Betts hurt himself in yesterday's game. Right oblique strain, they're saying, or the other day. Placed on the 10-day IL. I don't think it's going to be 10, man. It's going to be a lot more than that. When you have an oblique, it can last all year. Now, they say it's not as severe as they thought. Dave Roberts is hopeful that Betts could return before the typical timeline of 4 to 6 weeks. You know, obliques are weird. They can be short, but you don't want to mess with them because if you come back too early, you'll just re-injure it really fast. Does anybody here remember when Nomar was still with the team playing and he got an oblique? It must have lasted him half the season. He kept coming and going because he kept coming back after 4 or 5 weeks, come back, hurt it again, 4 or 5 weeks, come back, hurt it again. You just can't do that. And if it's not too bad, okay. But if it's a real bad one, stay out of there, man. We got a zillion guys to take his place. But I know you don't want to see Mookie Betts out of the game. But man, that's one of the worst injuries that doesn't really mess you up too badly. It just hurts like hell, and you can't play with it. So I mean, it was the end of the season maybe, but you don't want to keep re-injuring that one. That's a tough one. Also, Blake Snell, his left shoulder fatigue. He's not expected to return till late May, but his status is updated. He's throwing bullpen sessions now. He's scheduled to begin facing hitters during this week of April 6th. So that's today. So this week, Blake Snell should be out there doing a couple of bullpens and maybe some live hitters and stuff. We'll see how he does, but he's not expected back anytime real soon. Just maybe in the next month or so, month and a half, maybe 2. I don't know. All right, fun stuff. Yeah. In case you hadn't heard, with all those home runs and all those hits and batting 500, Andy Pages mashed his way and bashed his way into being named the National League Player of the Week for last week. Yeah. Tip of the Dodger cap to Andy Pages. Guy is on fire. So we want to keep him that way. What a great guy he is right now. He's batting 500. Nobody's going to bat 500 for the year, but still, great that he's hot. Hope he stays hot for longer periods than just short spurts. So that's good. Just, take these 2-week longer periods, then have a little short streak of not hitting too well for 3 days, then come back for another 2 weeks. Do it that way. Don't do it the other way. All right. We have some shout-outs. Let's get to them real fast. Not a very long list, but we'll get them going. Dale G. for getting it right. Yes, this road trip is just what the doctor ordered. He wrote a note to us a couple days ago. So way to go, Dale G. for getting it right. Yep, this road trip is just what the doctor ordered. All right, Ann F., Annie W., Sin T., Bradley A., Lindsay L., Eric N., Karina M., Lupe O., Tyler F., Billy W., Daniel C., Yvonne G., Trent D., Russ B., Dennis D., Shelly C., Jim T., Kathy E., David C., Ralph G., Roger Yee, and you and me, and Fox Jabri, who's Fox Kelly because he is El Zorro. Thank you, everybody, for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. Oh, also one for my buddy Big Jack from the Vipers. He's probably on spring break right now, but he'll probably see this, and tip of the cap to Big Jack for all the home runs with the Vipers. We'll see you back with the Vipers very soon. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. Thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Thanks for liking us here on Facebook. Tell all your Dodger-loving friends we talk Dodgers in here all the time. And when we're not talking, we're doing shows when there's no games. We're also giving you extra content. We'll talk about that later. So go blue. We're always talking Dodger blue in here. Welcome aboard all the newbies. One shout out quick for all the newbies. All right. Glad to have you in here for Let's Talk Dodgers. If you have fan mail, you can toss it in the Facebook page or write to letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. And for the first time ever, if you have comments, you'll be able to allow to put them in the YouTube videos. The last, I think, 2. This will be the third one you could do that, so that's cool. This date in Dodger history, April 6th, 2004. It was on this date in 2004 that a third baseman named Adrian Beltre became the 36th player in baseball history to hit 100 home runs before age 25. The then Dodger third baseman joined Cal Ripken Jr. and Lou Gehrig to have precisely 100 home runs on their 25th birthdays. That's astounding, Mr. Beltran. All right, stats of the day. We got a boatload, but we're not going to go too crazy here. Shohei Ohtani increased his on-base streak to 40 games yesterday. The streak dates back to last season. Longest active streak in the majors. 40 games in a row on base. Way to go, Ohtani. Thank you, Ohtani-san. All right, the Dodgers outscored the Nats. Here's one of my faves. Dodgers outscored the Nats 31-17 over the weekend. Great numbers for a sweep. Get that broom job going. Right? Yeah. All right. StatCast Challenge Board. I told you there's a new set of stats regarding the ABS, the Automated Balls and Strike System. So from time to time, we'll look at these, see what we got. Here's one I just checked up this afternoon, the board over there. It says that our own Will Smith, America's catcher, is second to Logan O'Hoppe in getting calls overturned with the ABS system. Smith has won 8 and lost 4 so far. That's pretty good. O'Hoppe has won 10 and lost 2. The ABS system is getting to be a big strategic deal, and I think people are getting into it. And I'm glad we got Will Smith on our side because he's really good at checking that strike zone. Yeah. All right, and the last stat of the day, of course, Jumbo Jack Watch. Yes, they're doing it again in case you didn't hear the news. 7 Ks by our staff get you 1 free Jumbo Jack the next day. The team is already off to a great start so far this season. The team has done 7 out of 9 games. That's 78%. Free Jumbo Jacks for everybody with the purchase of a large drink. Thanks, Jack, and thanks, Dodger pitching staff. Whenever the Dodger pitching staff gets 7 or more Ks in a game, all you do is walk into a Jack in the Box in LA or Ventura counties, and the very next day, and all you have to say is, give me the Dodger deal, please. And when you buy a large drink, you get a free Jumbo Jack with it any way you want it. Cool. Anyway, that's pretty cool. All right, quick hit trivia. We're going to go run through some more questions that Mark Langell published in his Dodger Insider magazine back in 2017. There's the copy of the magazine. Has Jackie Robinson on the cover from 2017 when he wrote these questions up. Here's today's trivia. We're going to do another one of these. We'll try to do more of these because I'm finding a lot more of them too. Let's try another one right now. These are all 3-choice, multiple-choice questions, so that's pretty easy for you. But this is a toughie. Not many people are going to remember this one. Which Dodger was at the plate on April 25th, 1976? It's coming up on the 50th anniversary. When then Cubs outfielder Rick Monday saved the American flag from those guys trying to burn it. Remember that? Okay, they talk about it every year. In fact, it's coming up in about 2 weeks. Well, who was at the plate for the Dodgers when he was out in the field and rescued that flag? Was it A, Ted Sizemore? Was it B, Dusty Baker? Or was it C, Doug Rauch? Answer in just a few minutes. Let's see what passed by a couple things here. Let's get you out of the ballpark. Monday, April 6th, it's going to be Justin Robleski. Robo's on the mound. And he's going to face old friend Max Scherzer at 4:07. That's coming up in just under an hour. We're recording this about 3:15 right now. 4:07 Pacific time. Sportsnet LA. Cheryl alert. Although I don't know if she's going to get it up there. Fox Sports 1 is allegedly showing this game somewhere in the country. Not here. I don't. But it might be up north. It might be probably in the east. And I think that's where it's going to happen. Or nationally. I don't know. Tuesday, April 7th, Yoshinobu Yamamoto against Kevin Gausman. That's a 4:07 game also on Sportsnet LA. Another Cheryl alert. This one might be everywhere in the country. TBS is going to show Tuesday's game. TBS might have the game nationally. Check that out. Because whenever TBS does it, we get double the coverage here in LA. We get TBSs. I don't know why they don't black it out, but they don't. At least they haven't the last couple of years. So TBS and Sportsnet LA tomorrow and Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be Shohei Ohtani and Dylan Cease at 12:07. That's a noon game LA time, 3 o'clock back there in Toronto. So it's a World Series repeat matchup. Games 8, 9, and 10 of the World Series. That's what they were calling on MLB Network today. Shohei Ohtani and Dylan Cease, 12:07 on Sportsnet LA, Wednesday only. All right? Wednesday at 12:07. All right. Quick hit trivia answer. A few months ago, we asked you which Dodger was at the plate on April 25th, 1976, when then Cubs outfielder Rick Monday saved the American flag. Remember that one? Was it Teddy Sizemore, Dusty Baker, or Doug Rauch? Anybody get it? Anybody remember it? I barely remember it. I knew it wasn't Doug Rauch. I didn't think it was Dusty Baker. But you know who it was? It was Ted Sizemore. He was the reigning Rookie of the Year from our Rookie of the Year in 1969. And by the way, who won that game? Anybody remember who won the game? I had to look it up. I forgot to. I thought we lost the game. I don't remember. No, actually it was the Dodgers, 5-4 over the Cubs that day. Rick Rhoden and Steve Stone were the starters, but the winning and losing pitchers were two different guys. Winning it was Charlie Huff. Remember him? Yeah, I love Charlie Huff. Knuckleballer. The loser was Mike Garman. And for the Dodgers, former Dodger hand Henry Cruz hit a home run for the boys in blue. How about that one? By the way, our hero Rick Monday that day, well, you know, I was going to say who won the game. America won that game. All right. But who won the game? Well, the Dodgers did, but our hero Rick Monday was 0 for 3, but he did walk twice. I'll give you that one. 0 for 3 for the Cubbies. All right. And very next year we got Rick Monday, of course. Other cool stuff. Don't forget I tend to leave some pretty cool stuff, Dodger content that our team has in Facebook page from time to time, so check back. The other day I left you the Dodgers-Yankees 1955 World Series highlight film. Did anybody see that one? Of course it was great because we won. That's still there. If you want to see it, go down the page. You can schedule it. Next time I'm going to leave you something special, but I'm not going to do it till the next off day. So the next time I do one of these shows on an off day, we're going to have something really special for you. All right? So be checking back often for other stuff too. All right, we're going to talk with you again soon, probably after this series. So I just want to mention real fast. So Dave Roberts, we're going to be playing the Toronto Blue Jays again. What do you want to do to this team?
I want to beat the crap out of this team.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Dave. I think you're right. I want to do the same thing. All right, I'm Randy, and who you are. Come on back next time. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. Tell all your friends where we are. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Go Blue. Let's trash those guys from Toronto again. All right? Show them who's boss. Who's your daddy?
It's time for Dodger Baseball.
Once again, Dave Roberts, what do you want to do to this team?
I want to beat the crap out of this team.
Yeah. See you next time, everybody. This guy's going to lead us, and we're going to do it again. Bye-bye.